Yeah, hi everyone. Today I'm going to start a new cloud formation template videos. So through this series, you can learn how to write the AWS cloud formation template for any resource in AWS. So no need to depend on anyone and use the same cloud formation template for your production as well. Here I'm going to use the YAML language and so through this series you can learn YAML language as well. So basically first we can give you the one syntax for the YAML language statement. So in this statement in the YAML language we can define in the key value file. This is the syntax you can follow. This is the first statement, okay? This is the only syntax and later on we can learn one, two, three syntax for the YAML language as well. So this is the one syntax you can write YAML language template. Okay, let's start our first stack program. And very easily after this video, you can write your own template for any resources. Okay, first let me define AWS template format version. So for the first statement, you have to define the template version. This is the by default you can keep remember AWS template format version. So you have to keep in this mind. This is the only statement you have to keep remember. After that, next immediately you can write the description for this template. This is the default one. Whether you write or not, it's not a problem. I'm going to deploy a VPC using AWS Cloudformation. After that, can define the template for AWS Cloudformation using any any resource. So for that we have to define one more keyword resource. This is the one section where we can define so our AWS services. That means AWS services means suppose if you want to define any VPC, subnet, Bitbucket, IAM, these are all called AWS services, right? And these are the called resources. So first I'm going to define the my VPC using this AWS CloudFormation template. For that I'm going to define the name for this VPC. So here I'm going to define the production VPC. This is the naming for our resource. So after that I'm not sure what statement I have to write. For this I will allow you to check the AWS CloudFormation reference. In the Google you can write AWS CloudFormation template AWS Coleman reference. Simply you can just enter this one. My internet is very slow. So in the first link you can see template reference. Just click on this. It will navigate you to the AWS CloudFormation reference. Yes, right. So here you can see if in the left pane you can see AWS CloudFormation. This is the documentation and here you can see template reference and a template reference you can select a reference and resource and property reference, right? This is the one where you can find the our documentation for EC2 VPC, right? Just scroll down. Somewhere you can see AWS EC2 reference guide. This is the one you have to select, right? Under this EC2, we are going to define the EC2 VPC, right? Just scroll down and here you can see AWS EC2 VPC, right? This is the one you can select. So this is the type of resource you are going to define, right? And this documentation You can find JSON templates and YAML templates as well, right? So here we are going to write the template using YAML. So for that I'm going to filter this into YAML, right? So first we are going to define the EC2 VPC, right? This type of resource is this one. That means we are going to define the one resource, that is VPC. The type of resource is VPC. Here the statement is denoting that one. After that we are going to define the properties for this VPC resource, right? We are not sure what properties we have to define. For that we have to go through these properties. See, this is the properties of this VPC resource. Under properties, we can see these are the CIDR block, enable DNS host name, and other properties as well, DNS. So, is it required to define all these properties? Not required, right? So, we are not sure what properties we have to select. So, for that, we have to go through example. Under the example, you can see this is the resource name and what type of resource and properties for this resource is. This is the CIDR block. Any VPC, the CIDR block is compulsory, right? That's what I'm selecting this CIDR block. After that, enable DNS support, enable host names as well. So for this my VPC, I am require this one and make sure this properties comes under this first statement, right? This is the indentation is compulsory. And after that, we can create the tags for any resource. In the AWS Cloudformation as well, we can define tags, right? So after that, we can create the key value pair. I'm going to come here, key the name of, you can give any name or any value for this and make sure this one is comes under key keyword only, right? Here I'm going to define production VPC. So in the YAML language, why I'm using what is the use of this hyphen operate? This is going to define the list for any values in the syntax. Let me show you. JSON template. Here I'm going to throw this. So here online you can select. I will give you this one. So when you define the hyphen symbol, it is going to define one list here. So when means list means this is the symbol will start list, right? Key value. See, this is going to define one starting square bracket and ending bracket. This is comes under key syntax for list value. See, right? In the YAML language, we are going to define the this one. This is the format we are going to define the list for YAML definition, right? Come here, and this is the first statement. Let me save this. So now we are going to execute this statement in the AWS Cloudformation. If you don't remember that, what you have to do is how do you open CloudFormation service under the services searches search for CloudFormation. See, this is the CloudFormation service. What you have to do is just open in new tab. What is the template? What is the stacks? So template is nothing but a blueprint for any resource in the AWS, right? This is the one blueprint. We are going to define how to write, how to define the properties, everything. These are going to define the in a template, nothing but a blueprint. What is the stack? Stack is nothing but a collection of resources. That's it, a simple thing. After that, we are going to create our first stack. Create first stack. This is the option allow you to create the first stack. After that, we have our own. template. That's why I'm going to create select this template is ready. Otherwise, you can select sample template by the AWS provided. After that, I'm going to select this upload a template because I created my own template. That's the reason I selected upload template and choose file. This is the test one I'm going to select. So when you executed this upload template file, it will load this YAML template save into S3 bucket. This will take care by the CloudFormation service. No need to bother about anything. After that, click on next. What is that? Invalid template property AWS template format. Sorry, I have done a small mistake. Format version. So before executing, it will give the errors like this. What you have to do is just correct the errors and you have to select this one. Now click on next and give the stack name for this one. I'm going to deploy VPC. I'm giving name for this one. After click on next. So these are the values. Later videos we can discuss everything and click on next. Keep it the default values and click on next and submit. So in the events you can see how it is going to be execute our template. Let's click on the program name for the stack deploy VPC and create VPC in creation in progress, right? See, now the template is executed. Create completion, right? That means our production VPC is created. Let me go and check this one whether our VPC created or not using a cloud formation. Go to VPC service and check for our production VPC. See, this is the production VPC created by our cloud formation template. How do you define? How do you know that? Using tags. See, here you can cloud formation stack name, deploy name. This is the deploy VPC. We are given the stack name in the cloud formation, right? Stack info. This is the name of our stack, right? This is the tag it was assigned. Name. This is the tag value we provided in the template. This is the name of this tag and production VPC. The tag values are assigned like this. So this is how you are going to deploy any template for any resource in the cloud formation. So very easily you can write your own programs, any template for any service. So in the later videos, I will explain each and every service how to define a AWS cloud formation templates. Very easy manner I can explain it. Thank you for watching.